This is lesson 51 in Saxon's Algebra 1/2, second edition, and this lesson is going to be about surface area. Surface area is just what it says. It's finding the area of every surface. And in this lesson, we're going to talk about a rectangular prism, which is this, and a right prism, which is this. And we call it a right prism or triangular prism because there is a right angle in this triangle. All right, so let's in this rectangular prism, we can say that, and again, go back to thinking about the Kleenex box. Okay, you've got two sides. You've got the front here and a back behind it that's exactly the same. And then you've got two ends that are going to be exactly the same, and then a top and a bottom that are going to be exactly the same. So the formula for surface area of a rectangular prism or solid is 2 times the length, 2 times the width, and 2 times the height added together. Alright, so let's put that into practice then. Here we have this long box. Let's say we're going to do the end, and then we're going to do the sides, and then we're going to do the top and the bottom. Alright, the end would be 2 times 3, which is 6, times 2, because there's two ends, and that equals 12. For the sides, we know that the height is 3, the length, or the width is 3, the length is 6. So I'm going to say 3 times 6, which is 18. So this one is 18. Let's see, this one is 6. And the one back here that you can't see is also 18. So 18 times 2 is 36. Alright, and then the top and the bottom. This is what we need to use. So this is 6, this is 3, so this is also 18. And I'm going to say, let's see, 3 times 6 is 18. 18 times 2 is 36. So then I'm going to add 36 plus 36 plus 12. So 36 and 36 is 72 plus 12 is 84. Now this is area, so it is just squared, 84 feet squared. Alright, this triangular prism is going to end up having 5 faces. 2 are going to be triangles, and the other 3 are going to be rectangles. Alright, so for the triangle, I'm going to say 24 times 7. You can do that in your calculator if you want to. 24 times 7 is 168. And if I divide that by 2, because it's a triangle, 168 would be 68. Can't believe I'm doing this. 84. Alright, so this one's 84. And this one's 84. Alright, now I'm going to erase here so I've got a little bit of room to work with because we got a lot of figuring to do. Alright, now let's do the back. The back of this is 28 times 7. And 28 times 7, carry that 5, and you get 196. So this piece of this puzzle is 196. Alright, let's do the bottom. For the bottom, we have 24 times 28. Alright, so 28 times 24. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11. And 2 times 8 is 16. Carry that 1, that would be 56. And then add, and you're going to get 672. So 24 this way by 28 this way. That's going to be this piece, this bottom piece is 672. Alright, and then the final piece that I have is, you can't really see it. Imagine that it's a clear lid covering, that this is a box and it's a clear lid covering it. So it would be this piece times this piece, or 28 times 10, which would be 280. So then I add the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sides that I have, or surfaces that I have. 672, 280, 196, 84, and 84. Alright, 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 4 is 14, 16. Okay, the 1, that 1 plus this 9 is 10, and 8 plus 8 is 16, so 10 and 16 is 26, and 7 and 8 is 15. 26 plus 15 is 41. Carry that 4. The 4 and the 6 is 10, 11, 12, 13. So my final answer would be 1,316, and that would be, let's say if these dimensions are in feet, it would be 1,316 feet squared, because area is always squared. Alright, again, just like in our last figure, we're going to have 5 different things to find. This one is a little clearer to help you see this. So you've got the 2 triangles, the back, the bottom, and then this front piece here. So let's get to work finding those. For the triangle, I'm going to say 3 times 4 is 12, and I'm going to divide by 2, so each one of these is 6. So 6 plus 6. Alright, this bottom right here, this is 7, and this is 4, so that's going to be 28. For the back here, this line is 7, and this is 3, so that one's going to be 21. And then for this top piece here, I've got 7 across and 5, which is 35. And then I simply add all of that up. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 8 is 20, plus 6 is 26. Carry my 2, 2, 4, 6, and 3 is 9. So my answer would be 96 feet squared. Alright, so let's work on your practice problems. This one I found online, so I'm going to change these dimensions to match the one in your book. This was 4, 2, and 2 and 4. Alright, so I've got an end here. That's going to be 2 times 2, which is 4. And I've got 2 ends. So this one back here that I can't see, it's 4. Alright, and then I've got a front and a back, which is going to be 2 times 4. So this one's 8, and this one back here is 8. And then I've got a top and a bottom. This line is 4 as well, and this is 2. So the top is 8, and then this bottom is 8. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 times 8 plus another 8, 5 times 8. So my answer would be 40 feet squared for the total surface area. Okay, in practice problem B, again I found this picture that I could use, and I'm just changing the dimensions to match the ones in your book. Alright, so I've got these two sides, the two triangles. So for that I'm going to use 9 times 12, which is 108. And 108 divided by 2 is 54, so this one's 54 and this one back here is 54. Then I've got this back here that I can't see, but I know that it's 20 across and 9 wide, so that back there is going to be 180. The bottom thing that it's sitting on is going to be 12 wide by 20 long. 20 times 12 is 240. So 240. And then this top piece here is going to be 15 times 20, which is going to be 300. So if I add all of that up, I have 300 plus 240 plus 180 plus 54 plus 54. And if you've done it right, you should have 5 different numbers, but 2 of those should be exactly the same because of those 2 triangle ends. Alright, so let's add. 4 and 4 is 8. And 5 and 5 is 10, plus 8 is 18, plus 4 is 22. Carry that 2. 2 plus 3 is 5, 6, 7, 8. 828 centimeters squared is the total surface area. Alright, so this is not hard, but you do need to take your time and be careful, making sure that you're using the right numbers or the right lines to do your multiplication, and that you remember to add them all up, because surface area means the total area of each surface. Good job. I'll see you back for lesson 52.